Hello everyone, this is Richard, and this is episode 21 of Richard Plays Minecraft. I hope you liked the new intro. I spent a lot of time working on it. And, so we're just gonna get right to building in this episode. I've got a new idea. If you remember last episode, I was planning on working on building this wall here, and I started it. So I decided to revise it a little, and I came up with the full plan of what it's gonna be like. We're not going to get the project completely done today because there's some parts I want to do later that involve redstone. And, unfortunately, I don't have the time to do any redstone stuff with it today. But we will get to that eventually. And, the design I'm using has actually become quite popular. I think it was originally a design people used to keep spiders from getting inside their yards. But, basically, it's just cobblestone. And then it is, fences in between. So, just like this. And so then I'll just do an arch for the spot there. Also, this is, if you can see here, the cobblestone goes under the water, just in case you're wondering. That way the spiders, or not the spiders, I guess the spiders could still theoretically get under there, but creepers and zombies can't get under there. I know they can get through here, but that's why eventually we'll do a redstone gate. Yeah, I forget that current right there. If you see that current, I always get stuck in it. I actually had a chicken there for a while, and I used them because they always got stuck in it and they yielded eggs. It was one of the spots I checked for eggs. Okay, actually, that's too many. And I'll just build the arch right now. Let me just put these stacks together so it's easier. But I'll just build the arch right now. That way, it's I don't have to build it later. And I think it was like this was my plan, and then go one over, and one over, and now it's come down and take the bottom parts out. Okay, must have taken a while since I was underwater. So yeah, also along the lines of getting the new intro, I'm also working on some new credits. I haven't done them at the moment yet, but there will be new credits. It won't be a whole lot different than the previous credits if you see it, but still watch it, because I did a different, my plan is to make screenshots, and rather than just having one screenshot like I used to have, I'm going to have, okay, that's a weird glitch, but I'm going to have the screenshots alternate of various places in my world throughout the credits, which I think will be pretty cool. And also, I realized last time I had an aspect ratio of 4:3 instead of 16:9. And all HD video is 16:9 and not 4:3. So that's why it may have looked a little odd last time. Or just all the previous credits. Okay, so let's try it. As you can see, I have these shovels with me. Anyway, I'm planning on connecting this area with the water here to the area over there. I discussed this last episode, and so I'm going to do it right now. And montage begin. everyone, I am back, and I'm now going to show you the canal and what it looks like, the finished product. So I hope you enjoyed the montage, and I also did some research about how boats work, and I learned that if you use the shift key while moving around in a boat, it keeps you from reaching the maximum speed, which makes it easier to maneuver around in areas where it's smaller, like this. For example, right now I'm holding shift, that way I don't mess up and go too fast here. So as you can see, now we're approaching this part of the canal, and the really cool feature is I can go as fast as I want here because we've got soul sand. So I just hit the soul sand. I do have to get out though. And whoa, I think I'm on peaceful again. Ugh. Don't get how that happens. But so yeah, and see, the soul sand keeps it from here, it keeps it from breaking, so it's a really cool feature. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do the canal exactly like I wanted to, just because of the way I thought I was going to be able to like have it come through here, but I can't really raise the water. That's the issue. I could run water flow and add more water at the same level, but I can't really raise the water and make the boat still work. So I think though this is fine, because you can still easily transport between both places. And not in this episode, but I think eventually I'll build a village here, and I think it'll be pretty cool. I do have a few more plans for this episode. In fact, let's just take the boat back. And you can see I have a chest here. Can't reach it at the moment, but I do have a few more plans for this episode. See? And I think because we're eventually going to build a wall on the village, so I want to build a kind of passage that'll still let me get in and out of the village. So I need to slow down again here, turn, and we should be good now. So now I can go back to full speed and come back into the harbor. But yeah, basically I'll show you where I plan to build, and then we'll actually go and build it. Oh, also a new cool feature I'm learning is how to park using the shift thing like this. Basically I call it parking, but it's like that. Yeah, I did it right. I really like that. That's cool. So, I want to build a passage in and out of the village, since eventually we're going to cover this in fences or walls or something to prevent monsters from getting in. So what I'm going to do is dig a tunnel under that'll come up. And so I'll be back, and we'll finish that then. Hello everyone, I am back. And I just slept, so the sun is rising again, and we're going to have more time. That way we don't have to sleep halfway through the middle. So going back on what I was talking about earlier and what we're going to build, it's going to be a way to move inside and out of the village once I put up the walls, besides using the gate, because we can use the gate over there, but I want to get out this way. We're not going to put up the walls in this episode. I'll eventually put them up, but we won't do it this episode. So I'll go up to the top, and basically there's a few things I'm going to be doing real quick. The first is we need a bunch of layers of water on the top. So right here we actually need 2 layers as opposed to the every other layer. And now I can actually use this to refill, so that's cool. And good, that refills. So now we have 2 layers of water here. The next thing is I'll put down the trapdoors. And the trapdoors will serve to keep the monsters out, otherwise they could simply fall through it. So we're gonna have to actually add a few blocks and spots. We need just a block there that this can latch onto. This trapdoor. Sorry about that, I must have placed it in the wrong spot. Yeah, we want to place it there. So now, you get through the water, and you're able to jump out if you open the trapdoor. Then you can close it behind you, and that keeps the monsters out. So now we need to go, and I can just use this actually to fall through the bottom. And fix that. Okay, there, closed it behind me. And we're gonna fill up this bucket. And fill up that. That one's hard to reach. Okay, so now we have it flat, and all you have to do is swim up. and then you can jump out like that. So this will be really useful once we put up the rest of the walls around the village. And I don't really actually need this anymore. It was an infinite spring. I was actually planning on using that, but I don't need it now. So I'm going to put up the torches, because we don't want actually any monsters spawning in here. That kind of defeats the purpose. Ooh, skeleton. Let me kill this guy. Wow, that seemed like a weak skeleton. He must have taken burn damage before he reached me. So, last episode, one of the people recommended that I use the seeds on the chickens to make them breed. And for some reason, I'd completely forgotten that you could breed chickens with seeds. So, we're gonna go there now, and this is gonna be the end of the episode. I know, it's unfortunate. And we're gonna go breed them, and then I'm gonna try and throw the eggs, but I don't think I have many eggs. I think I only have 2 or 3 I collected this episode. So I will be back. Okay, so I am back, and I'm now at the chicken coop. So I decided to AFK because I had some free time, and that was originally my plan. So basically I just sat here, or I just left and did some stuff outside, and put this there so no monsters could attack, and just sat here without the game paused for about 30 minutes, I think. And so I got 13 eggs from that. I do believe I also have 2 somewhere else, but we can do that next episode. So I'm going to try and start by throwing the eggs in, and then we'll go inside and see if we can breed any. Also, when I do this, I usually try and make sure my particles are turned on, so that you can see when the eggs actually break, because otherwise it just looks odd. Okay, so I don't know, I think we got 1 or 2 from that. I was kind of distracted, so I might have missed 1. So now, I'll put this up. In fact, we should close that up. I don't know why I didn't ever do that before. So I brought the 64 seeds with me, because I have an incredible amount of seeds. So I'll just try and breed them. In fact, the XP might drop down there. No, it's actually giving it to me, I think. So I'll just click rapidly around, see if there's any that haven't breeded yet. Okay, I'm pretty sure they've all been breeded. So I'm just going to get out of here real quick. Let's back up. And it should fill itself back in. Hopefully it didn't mess up any of the currents. Let me grab some cobblestone. Okay. So let's go down here. Yeah, the dirt went down there, and I got an additional egg. I guess we'll toss that in there. And, I am going to start putting a map download up again, so you guys will be able to download my world. So I just want to give you an idea real quick, because if some of you are new to this series, you may not know where this is. But this is in my jungle base. And my jungle base is actually fairly close to the rest of my base. So I'll just go up here real quick and show you. So the jungle base you can reach here. And it's right there. So my base, you can actually see the guard tower in the distance. And I have that bridge. This is where that bridge leads. It leads to here. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the new credits. And, Richard out.